BBC News, the headlines at 8 o'clock. David Cameron is to speak at the Lord Mayor's banquet shortly. He's expected to talk about the economic crisis in the Eurozone amid pressing concerns about jobs and financial woes at home.
The Prime Minister David Cameron is about to give his most significant speech of the year on UK foreign policy. He'll touch on the Arab Spring and also the UK's role in Afghanistan, but it is his comments on Europe which will be most keenly watched.
The independent inquiry into press standards opens, and here's notebooks of a private investigator containing the names of many News International staff.
It is clear that Goodman was not a rogue reporter. Ignoring the private corner name and the illegibles, we have at least 27 other News International employees.
Two men appear in court charged with killing Stephen Lawrence. The teenager was stabbed to death 18 years ago.
Security at the Olympic Games. The government says ground-to-air missiles could be deployed in London.
The Home Secretary reveals a pilot scheme to reduce passport checks was used at 28 ports and airports.
Also coming up in the next hour, we'll have the latest on reports that 40 Syrians have been killed in fighting with forces loyal to the country's president, while King Abdullah of Jordan tells the BBC that President Assad should stand down for the good of Syria. He's the first Arab leader to make the demand since the crackdown on protesters began.
And a rocket carrying 2 Russians and an American launches from Kazakhstan, the first since an unmanned spaceflight failed in August. Good evening.